Hey everyone, I'm Suede Wanamaker, and welcome to Cinematic Vault. This is a space for cinematic storytelling, fan-made, reimagined, and brought to life visuals and narration. Every project you see here was carefully written, built around emotion, myth, and meaning. Today we are going over the 15th story in the Godzilla cinematic universe. Now sit back and let the vault open. A tale of identity, dominion, and defiance. This is Godzilla, Clone of Destruction, a fan-made film story written by Suede Wanamaker, realized with AI visuals and AI narration.
Infant Island, once a cradle of peace, now trembles with unseen power. Dr. Leina Kaede arrives with a Horizon unit, her eyes fixed on the crystalline growths blooming like tumors from the soil. Residual kaiju energy lingers in the air, unnatural, tainted, and surging with a rhythm not earthborn. Beneath the jungle canopy, echoes of an old battle whisper warnings that something new has arrived. Something watching. Far offshore, the sea boils. A colossal shadow limps toward the abyss. Godzilla, bruised and silent, his dorsal plates dimming. Observers catch only glimpses of the Titan as he vanishes into the deep, leaving behind seismic pulses and radioactive blood. Whatever he fought, it was not of this earth, and not of this time. Deep beneath Fukuoka, ancient catacombs now house alien machinery. Varnok, commander of the Xantos expedition, watches Earth through cold, calculating eyes. His voice hums through crystal interfaces as dormant systems stir. Above, no one knows that a clone has awakened, and it does not dream. The waters of Hakata Bay churn violently as the skyline is pierced by a jagged spire of crystal. From the depths, an abomination rises, a twisted reflection of Godzilla, crowned in glowing shards. With a single roar, SpaceGodzilla announces himself, pure instinct corrupted into tyrannical control. Port defenses melt under his gravitational force as terrified citizens flee inland. In the chaos, Godzilla Junior is drawn toward the disturbance. He arrives with uncertainty, his youthful roar met by force fields and alien song. Immobilized by technology beyond comprehension, he collapses, sedated and encased in crystal. The Xantos celebrate. Their greatest experiment now possesses the blood of both father and son. Fukuoka Tower becomes something else, an alien throne. Spires multiply like fungus, feeding on the city's life force. At its core, SpaceGodzilla pulses, absorbing, expanding, transforming Earth's matter into instruments of control. From this fortress, he declares dominion not only over kaiju, but over nature itself. The skies fill with broadcast pulses as Varnok declares the coming of order. No longer will chaos define the planet. The era of free titans is over. Earth, he proclaims, must kneel to engineered balance. But even as his voice spreads across fractured communications, something stirs beneath SpaceGodzilla's gleaming surface. Doubt. Back at the Horizon base, Laney uncovers a long-buried truth. Years ago, during the aftermath of the Biollante incident, Godzilla's DNA was, unknowingly cataloged under Horizon oversight, Dr. Arata Miyagi, once a quiet guardian of knowledge, now bears the weight of that decision. The Xantos stole the blueprint from Earth itself. With the city fracturing and evacuations ongoing, Leina and Sota Arai, a humble museum historian turned protector, take charge of a dwindling resistance. They mark the shelters, escort survivors, and plan a final mission: infiltration. Somewhere inside the Crystal Fortress, the captured prince waits. They cannot leave him. SpaceGodzilla grows restless. He sees through Varnok's projections, hears the whispered commands, and rejects them. He is no puppet. Born of Earth's might and cosmic arrogance, he declares himself not weapon, but king. When Varnok demands obedience, the crystal giant answers only with silence and rising hostility. Varnok attempts to reclaim control, activating failsafes buried in the tower's root systems. But the signals are absorbed. The interface responds with violence. Energy backlashes incinerate Xantos technicians. SpaceGodzilla turns, raising his arm, and with a single burst, ends the lives of his creators. Varnok escapes, barely. In an act of cosmic defiance, SpaceGodzilla launches crystallized signals into orbit, beacons of power and challenge. Across the void, ancient receivers tremble. He does not wish to rule alone. He wishes to be worshipped by conquerors, or to conquer them himself. Amid the chaos, Leina and Sota reach the lower tiers of the fortress. Avoiding patrolling drones and unstable growths, they descend into the clone's heart. Crystalline corridors echo with unnatural vibrations. Finally, they reach the chamber where Godzilla Junior sleeps. Restrained, pulsing with quiet fury. Leina, using knowledge gained from Xantos blueprints, disables the restraints. Crystal bindings shatter. For a moment, Junior hesitates, uncertain, frightened. Then he rises. His eyes burn with familiar fire. The air is free, and his path is clear. The sea rumbles. The sky tears open. And from the deep, Godzilla rises, not broken, but reborn. His body still bears wounds, but his gaze holds only wrath. He marches toward the tower, his son beside him. The city will not fall alone. The battlefield is Fukuoka. Crystalline constructs shatter as Godzilla barrels into SpaceGodzilla with primal force. Energy beams clash like lightning storms. SpaceGodzilla hurls shockwaves, telekinetically launching buildings. But Godzilla counters, leveling the streets in a storm of atomic fire. Junior joins the fight, testing his strength. He is agile, defiant. SpaceGodzilla strikes him down with a tail like a whip of thunder. But the young kaiju rises again, channeling breath and instinct. His roar joins his father's, and the sound shakes heaven. Realizing the fortress feeds SpaceGodzilla's power, Godzilla turns his fury on Fukuoka Tower. Each blow drives crystal shards skyward. At last, the structure collapses, its base crumbling beneath its weight. The clone stumbles, weakened. And still, the king advances. Junior delivers the first true wound, shattering a shoulder crystal with a focused blast. SpaceGodzilla reels. Godzilla seizes the moment, launching him into the bay. The waters explode. Then, with a final blast of atomic breath, Godzilla pins the clone beneath the rubble of his own creation. Above, Varnok watches from a retreating craft. His plan has failed. His god betrayed him. But his voice returns one final time, cold, distant. "There are others who believe in our cause," he says. Then he vanishes into the stars. As dawn breaks over the wounded city, crystal growths begin to dissolve. Strange energy readings remain, unstable and difficult to trace. Horizon moves quickly to stabilize the area. Leina recovers in a field station, gazing across Hakata Bay, the weight of the future heavy on her mind. Godzilla and Junior return to the sea side by side. The younger turns once, no longer just an heir, but a warrior in his own right. Peace holds, but only just. Across the Pacific, new tremors begin to rise. Earth has survived the clone, but what sleeps beneath may yet rise again. Godzilla, clone of destruction. The shadow of creation becomes the end of all things. If you enjoyed this journey into forgotten legends and untold worlds, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell so you never miss a new upload. Thank you for stepping into the vault where every story leaves a mark.